One thing that's not random is my hatred for this Marvel Netflix fucking series. These fucking shows are bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, so you got to the ending of Defenders, okay.
I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna blow your mind real quick.
What's up?
I fucking agree with you.
I love you. I love you.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking angry right
Man,
now.
I ain't that high. Was it just say what I think you just said?
Yeah.
I said
Ruthless
that
and
shit.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight y'all on this.
And by the way, people can go in the chat.
sorry.
and
Holy
about-
shit, Nick is right.
And people in the chat can probably talk to me about nitpicking. I know that's like a term people like to use now. There's no nitpick or nickpick in this motherfucker right here. Allie probably watched the show and everything too. Ganja, I don't blame you for not watching it. But here's the thing though.
Son.
But Ganja, have you ever watched any Netflix Marvel fucking thing?
I watched Luke Cage. I watched Daredevil. This
Did
is
you
why I
see
didn't
this
fuck around with Iron Fist. I didn't fuck around with Jessica Jones, and I didn't fuck around with Defenders. I knew some shit
but
was
Jessica
gonna
Jones
happen.
is the best one.
No, it's not. Jessica Jones is good. It's not the
Aw,
best.
It is
I
really
love
good,
Jessica
though.
No, that is the best one
Jones.
by far, hands
No,
down.
it's
I will
not.
fight.
Daredevil.
It's not the best.
Man, 5 months ago, y'all was saying that about Luke Cage. Y'all don't know what to agree on yet.
Thank
Mhm.
you. Thank you so much. Because here's the thing. Let's
I
just
just
start
like
off.
Luke Cage.
Let's start off because this is a sequel to my rant from Luke Cage. What do you guys feel? Because this is not blaxploitation, by the way. That's no
This is
longer
his
an excuse.
superhero sequel, Ragnarok the Judging, too.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I'm curious. What do you guys feel about? Whoa, because
Jeez, sorry.
Bad girl, Alan.
that
Bad
dog
girl.
just
Wait, did
Love it.
anybody like Defenders? Because even Harley's dog hated it, apparently.
yeah, but here's the thing. To start off, right away on the show, they got a very serious fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fight in the fucking sewers with Iron Fist and some bitch that doesn't even say her fucking name. I literally had to search this woman, had to find her, had to look through a bunch of other white girls that look exactly the fucking same. Every white girl is the
Wait,
same
what? She's
person.
tiny?
Wait. You mean Colleen Wing? Isn't that who she
Colleen
fights?
is
Yeah,
a-
Colleen.
Wait.
Colleen.
She's not white.
But she
She's
lives.
Asian.
She's Asian.
No, she's Asian. Yes, she's Asian.
So why'd
but
you
she-
say a bunch of white women?
If you fucking shut the fuck up, you'll hear it. Like, god damn it. It's like, no, she's like, Justin, last time I yelled at you was because that girl who's obviously using a Mexican accent, fucking Electra, you're like, no, she's actually Greek. I don't give a fuck what type of flavor yogurt she is. The bitch looks like she's Mexican. Like, the bitch looks like she's Mexican. Fucking A. But here's the thing, though. She's in there, and she's doing the most generic white bitch girlfriend thing, like just, hey, you can do this, Iron Fist. We gotta figure out. And then they have some kind of like really weird fucking like reason to go to New York. She's just like, hey, you know where all these bad guys are coming from? New York. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go there. And it's very serious music, very serious cinematic, like all that bullshit. And then the next scene, Luke Cage is taking for one, he's in jail, because every black character has to be in fucking jail, right? Like, what the fuck? And then every time he's walking around, it's rap music and jazz every second.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
the
two
fuck?
things, man. First of all, he broke out of jail in Luke Cage and got sent to jail at the end of Luke Cage.
No, we're not giving this excuse here. No,
Yeah.
he gets sent back to jail in Luke Cage because they don't have the paperwork that Black Mariah has on him. Paperwork that they pick up at the end of the show, like, oh, he'll only be out a few months. It's apparently years later. They say he's been in there for quite a long time.
He's about to be let out. He's fine. But wait, did you guys forget this guy is made out of pure fucking amazing Terminator steel? He has to break the handcuffs. And then Foggy comes in because millions of fucking lawyers in the world, but Daredevil's buddy. He's the one lawyer who says, hey, Luke Cage, wow, I guess this is a big fucking coincidence, which, by the way, never ends up being a thing. Later on the show, Foggy never really comes back, and they do this lawyer thing, which they should have been doing. I never wanted an action fucking show to do core TV shit. What the fuck? But I want it this time, because I'm like, dude, this action sucks so bad. Where's Foggy? Fuck the people with the superpowers. I want the fucking chubby long hair.
Damn right. Bring back Foggy. Hashtag it.
I want that dude from the Mighty Ducks movies.
You're damn right. He's one of the best characters, man. Fuck the rest of the people in Daredevil.
Fucking, and then they get to New York, and like, dude, once again, like Jessica Jones walking around, like, I actually, Jessica Jones for one is my favorite character in the whole fucking show. But they get to a point too where she's walking around, and like her whole thing is that she's a drunk bitch who doesn't like anything. She's fucking angry. She's over everything. But if she doesn't give a fuck on the show and she's like, what do you want? I'm gonna go in my apartment and do nothing but look at the fucking blue scenery. Like the whole fucking thing is done in this weird blue fucking overtone. It's like, you know what Assassin's Creed did with the yellow piss stain fucking color lens or whatever? They did that with blue. Just
Yeah,
so
I
you
noticed
know it's
every
like-
character had that. Like
That's because that's how the show.
Matt Murdock had red in the background. Like Luke Cage always had yellow. Danny always had green. Like I think it was kind of like a photography. Like that was a photographer doing that.
Well, that's because that's their theme color for their shows. I mean,
Yeah,
because Luke
that's what I
Cage was always yellow and Iron Fist was green. That was their thematic choices.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like the one thing I gotta just fucking get out, because Ganja, I talked about this in the call and you were like, I agree. And it's funny how you know this shit better and you even see the fucking show. But Alan, he meets up with fucking what's her name? Rosario Dawson's character, Crystal.
Claire.
Claire. Yeah, Cunty McShitballs. I don't know what the fuck her name is. But the thing is, he meets up with
Crystal
her.
Pepsi.
And here's the thing. When, in Jessica Jones, Ganja, when Luke Cage fucks Jessica Jones, why can't
this
she
shit
take
again.
that enormous penis? Why is she able to do that and not
Here we
die?
go.
Because she's one of the few superhuman people that actually can take his penis. And
She's fucking superhuman
Wait.
too, right?
Wait.
exactly.
We had a 20-minute discussion about
They
this bullshit.
literally, the whole point of the relationship is they're two indestructible people and they get each other's pain.
But anyone who's had a piece of the pie, I'm saying it hurts sometimes. Like, I'm not superhuman. None of us superhuman. But there is, human contact, pa-pow, shit's happening, okay? Fucking flesh. People feel
I
pain.
mean, maybe after like my third piece of pie, I'm like, oh, stop! Don't touch
Okay there.
That's a
Big-
lie, Julian.
my point being is like he can control his fucking strength. He does it every time he walks down the street. Doesn't fucking cause holes in the ground.
Yeah, he's
Meanwhile,
They
throughout
make a big deal of Jessica Jones that like he was holding back when they're having sex because he was afraid she was just like every other girl,
And the biggest thing is, too, Alan, the thing that's so frustrating about this is like make sure in the Luke Cage TV show, he shakes hands with you. Hey, man, good job. Ow, fuck.
My hand.
Well, he's metal. That fucking hurt.
Yeah, but again, it's just like that was early on when he only had power for a few months. And talking about he did sleep with Misty Knight, and nobody said
That
shit.
bitch is dead.
I said shit.
They retconned it.
Because this chick, well, Ganja's big fucking head's in the way. No. I'm sorry, Ganja. Your animation was just, it's in the way.
Man, I can't my hand on my forehead, man. Why do you think I got all this hair?
See, Yodi's still giving us trouble to this day. No, I'm just playing. No, Yodi's great. I'm this guy. But anyways, no, and here, which Jessica Jones looked like she just fucked him, but she didn't. Anyways, Misty Knight. same thing happened to Luke Cage.
Jeez, Nick.
No, I'm sorry. This shit pissed me off, man. I'm legit.
Wait. So this is the last thing you're pissed off about? You're not pissed about the actual like last 30 seconds of this fucking show?
They have rules they set up in the last show. They have rules set up for everything. Even Iron Fist, the motherfucker needs chi. Chi is a thing that you need to be calm. You need to focus on your fucking powers. That motherfucker, chi only works when he's uncontrollable and fucking punching everybody.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, in everybody's series, they not only just have rules for them, but they at least are consistent in how they portray them. Defenders is not like in the Avengers, okay, Thor uses a hammer, Iron Man's got the technology, Captain America's a super soldier, and they kind of give you a brief, hey, remember, this person's like this because of this. The Defenders does none of that. I don't believe how they got together in, I forgot what episode. I think I watched it all in once.
Episode 3,
Like there's-
where the rap music comes on and Luke Cage goes, "Oh, I use the power of rap. I'll break through the fucking wall, dog." Like,
Hey, I like the
They
power of fighting.
got together for no reason. There was literally no reason for them to get together in an episode. They just kind of appear in the same place that is never explained.
So this whole thing, and look, like I said, I was gonna move off from the blind thing, but on top of that, this fucking dude, Daredevil, or Murdoch, okay, in lawyer form, Mr. fucking whatever the fuck, costume.
Mr. fucking blind guy.
Matt Murdock.
He goes into the business area, totally populated by people trying to fucking sue other people, right?
Yeah,
Jessica
in
Jones
business.
is in there. Jessica Jones looking for booze or dick. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And Murdoch
A
goes,
bit of both.
maybe, but Daredevil's right
Who's
there.
dick?
And then Daredevil goes, or Murdoch, he goes, yeah, we gotta get the fuck out of here, blah blah blah. She's like, no, there's an argument back and forth, like they're, like obviously they're gonna have some kind of like relationship later on, whatever the fuck, maybe in season 2 of Dare Defenders, I don't know what the fuck. But anyways, he takes her scarf,
Yeah.
and here's the thing, dude covers half his face, showing the other half, right? Same beard, same everything, looks exactly like everyone already knows him. No, but hold on to, on the same thing, you mean to tell me that this motherfucker literally wraps that shit around his head in front of a bunch of people and no one can say, that dude, that blind dude who's
No.
fucking jumping around, flipping around, we can't tell that he has super fucking powers, that he's going upstairs. How does people not know that he's Daredevil, dude?
Easily, they just see some guy.
Fool people.
They just like again, look, like if I shave off my goatee, I look like any other fucking
He didn't
12-year-old.
shave the shit. He didn't shave
What I'm
the shit.
saying is, he covered it up his face. It's not like he just decided to just do a bunch of kickflips in the fucking lobby. He ran up a bunch of stairs.
Where's
And
the
that's when
security
he
guard
started
by
doing
the door and goes, "What the fuck?" And he looks up
Yeah.
and he's like,
Yeah, a security guard sees a dude wearing a business suit in an office full of business people. Like,
Yeah.
he basically blended into the entire aesthetic of the office. If he was wearing a clown outfit, sure, he didn't blend in properly.
Oh, okay, guys, this is way too.
Jesus Christ.
This is way too tricky.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait,
we
Justin,
can
Justin, hold on.
can we get some big scale, like-
Justin, hold on one second.
Okay,
Just
okay,
hold on.
you just.
I'm
I
ready.
know, you just don't like when I talk shit. But here's the thing, like you said,
No, I'm trying to hear, like, is the plot any good? Is the acting any good? Is
well,
the actual
watch last week's
episode
show.
the
None what
fights
the
any good?
fuck. But anyways, the thing is Alan. On top of this, episode 6. Elektra goes into the area where everyone's knocked out, could easily kill him. Her goal is to kill them. And then she steals Iron Fist. And literally, Murdoch is right there in his suit, in his whole thing with all the fucking bad guys. No one takes off his mask, and no one harms him or the rest of the crew. Even Luke Cage is knocked out, and they don't do nothing to them.
Yeah,
Nothing.
do you remember what happens at the end of that episode? She, what's her face? Sigourney Weaver goes, "Hey, you go kill all those persons," and then immediately dies because Elektra doesn't want to kill any of the people there. How about talking about the fact that most of the action scenes, and by most I mean 4 action scenes, only one of them is any good in a show of action. Like, that's a legitimate problem with the show.
All the stuff that they talked about being interesting, no, they don't show you any of it. They just tell you about it and hope you give a shit later. Also, at no point do they call the one person who would have no problem with this group, the Punisher.
Yeah.
He doesn't show up. I thought that the Punisher was like a crucial
Nope.
part of.
Oh my
the-
god.
Oh no,
Ganja.
yeah. Oh my god, I wish Max was here right now. Oh god.
Julian, I love you so.
Oh god.
Oh my
You
god.
two are been a godsend to me because everyone thought I was fucking crazy a week ago.
Yeah.
Why?
Because all
Isn't
the
he a
trailer,
Defender?
all the advertisement had him with the Defenders.
Yeah.
They did?
But no,
And
everybody's
everyone's
like,
confused. Like they never saw the trailer.
I no one saw that trailer.
Okay, it's amazing. I look like Ruthless, and you know, I mean, granted, like I was on the chat and everything too, but like, what was the biggest thing that you hated about this ending too? Because I have paid attention to that shit, especially when they had this big epic fight, and then rap music comes on again with the fucking like trying to be cool shit. Ruthless,
Yeah.
Tell me why you hated
The sound
that
was,
last-
yeah. I'm really big on sounds and how you do that stuff with action scenes, and I really hated them deciding to like shoehorn in rap music at the end there. What they decided to do at the very end of the show. I'm not going to ruin that for people because you got to watch it. But
No, you ruined it.
Nah.
Spoiler
They get-
talk. Spoiler
they got
the fuck
okay,
out of that shit.
fine. When they bring Matt Murdock back from the dead, as if he didn't die, like if he's resurrected in Daredevil season 3, fine. I'll make allowances for that. But it doesn't look like that's what happened. It looks like somehow he got out of the rubble. In which case, fuck the series. Like at that point, you've eliminated all possibility of death from the future. So fuck it. I'm
Oh,
done.
Ruthless! Like, I hate that thing. You're right. I thought they killed him off. I'm like, wow, this show has some balls. I can't believe they did that.
Yeah.
Do you want a worse explanation that I think might actually happen? That Betty's Inn is very similar to the Betty was when he was a kid in that same church or whatever it was. So he might be in like a different plane of existence. They might just
Well,
go full bullshit.
No.
You know what the next season's gonna be about? No, you know what the next season's gonna be, right?
What?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the Reborn storyline.
Yeah, it's Born Again. That's the setup for Born
Yeah.
Again because that's the thing where they hint
As-
at his
yeah,
mother
as a
being
matter of-
introduced. So.
As a matter of fact, at the ending, like him lying in that bed is exactly how Born Again starts.
Yeah.
Like that's in the very first frame of Born Again.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think at the end of it, they got to take a break from these shows. Like, I didn't hate Defenders as much as apparently everyone on this call did, but it's something that I think that if they just if Defenders came out like next year and they had enough time to iron out a lot of the kinks, I think it would have been a much better show. I think this is a situation in which they're going too fast, too much, and I also wouldn't I don't want to see any Netflix Marvel shows for at least a year, just to iron out all the kinks. We don't need an Iron Fist season 2. I honestly don't think we really need it.
happening?
That's happening. I don't think
That's
we even need
happening.
a Punisher season 1, honestly. Just have him show up in other shows. I don't think we need a whole season dedicated to one character anymore.
Yeah.
And
They
you
need
know
to do
what?
that
If I
thing-
can- Oh.
Well,
No, go ahead.
hold on, Justin. 'Cause, go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, go ahead.
Oh yeah, if I could like just interject one quick thing, I didn't like the resurrection, but the fact that they went there, that means that they're willing to do more supernatural like occurrences, and hopefully that opens the door to Blade because I really want to see him.
Ooh, that would be the
Blade
shit,
would
man.
fit perfectly. Like he could fit.
I really want Blade. I really want Blade on Netflix, man.
I mean, it's
I'm just
bloody
still really
enough,
good to
and yeah.
pick
I think the
Blade.
smart move would be to go ahead and do the Heroes for Hire. So instead of a Luke Cage or Iron Fist season 2.
And you know what? That's
They-
probably
they
the one
combine
thing
the two
I
of them
like
for season
about
2.
Defenders because I felt that Danny and Luke had good chemistry in the scenes they were in. That kind of made me want a Heroes for Hire show.
Like I said, keep marrying the same. I guess if we're doing the 5-star rating, 2.5 out of 5, because the good moments were incredible, but the bad moments were boring. And as much as there's stuff like the first 3 or 4 episodes I loved, the later half just kind of it dragged on. It had good moments, but every character in here I liked in some cases more than their actual shows. So honestly, like I recommend. I also do recommend checking it out. You might hate it, but you might end up enjoying more moments than you hate. So.
What the bird give it?
He's sleeping right now.
The bird's
That's his rating.
No, but Justin,
I agree.
I know you're tired, Justin. But what would you give it, man?
I didn't watch it. Remember? No,
Wait,
but although,
you motherfucker. Wait, hold on. Now I'm gonna tell you ass off. You were bitching this whole fucking time when you haven't seen this fucking movie.
Oh no!
Or
So
this
you
TV show?
should it all
One,
over again.
I did not say anything. I only corrected facts. I have no judgment on the show. I corrected factual inconsistency that you said,
You haven't
and I was
watched the
offering criticism.
show.
I mean,
You
offering
don't know
insight on
what
stuff.
a fact is or not.
I do because I researched this stuff for my job.
Dude, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm saying I'm not offering criticism on the show. I can't judge the show because I haven't seen it. I give you that. I have
you
not
teach
seen
film,
the show.
right? You teach film? Do you tell your students don't watch shit but then have an opinion
No,
on it?
no, no. I
Don't do
news
research, ladies and gentlemen.
I do a news podcast. I hear all the stories about the plot because all the news podcasts spoil the endings for me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, alright. God damn. I swear to God.
All right, you gotta understand where Nick's coming from, Justin. It's like the second or third time you've done this.